I just turned 20 years old. I'm in a hotel lobby in Connecticut and I'm scrambling. I'm freaking out. And I just realized that I might have blown it in my first NHL camp. Then I hear this voice behind me. And in a calm voice, he says, "Do you need a ride?" What happened next is still one of the most surreal things that happened in my whole playing career. When I look back at my playing career, some of the wildest, most memorable stories aren't from the games. It's the moments in between them. And this is one of those moments. I've never really told this story on my social platform, but I want to share this one with you. So I'm 20 years old. I'm an overage junior. My junior career, I play for U17 Team Canada, U18 Team Canada. I'm ranked number one goalie in the NHL draft and play on the WHL All-Star team and all that good stuff. Then I go undrafted 3 times. So this NHL camp, my first NHL camp with the Hartford Whalers, is my shot as I see it. The first few days at Hartford's camp go great in my eyes. I feel really good. The skates and testing, they're all at Avon Old Farms. Real nice place. So everything about it, I'm just feeling so good. And after the first few days, I remember at the evening getting ready for bed at the hotel with my roommate. And my roommate, he's a player, a little bit older than me. So he's kind of got control of setting the alarm. And back then, there's no cell phones. This is old school block radio phone in between the two beds. And he sets it and we go to bed. So the next morning, I wake up and my roommate liked the room really dark. So it was pitch black. And I wake up and I'm like, I got this weird feeling. Anyone that's played knows this. Missing buses, missing, flights and stuff. And I pop up and I looked over to the bed next to me and my roommate's gone. And his suitcase is gone. And I rip open the curtains and it's light out and I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know what time it is. I didn't hear an alarm. I get dressed and I bolt it down to the lobby. I get down to the lobby and I'm starting to freak out a little bit because there is this shuttle for the players that goes to the rink. And I look out to where the shuttle is usually and it's gone. And I turn back to the lady at the front desk and she's looking at me and she said, "Yeah, hon, the shuttle left." And I'm like, oh my God. So now I'm on full panic mode because I'm seeing my whole NHL dream career just flash before my eyes. And I think she saw that in me and she said, "I'll call the cab." And I'm like, oh, good, thanks. And she had this calm and she made me feel a little bit better. And then she gets off the phone. She said, "Hon, the cab's not going to be here for at least 20, 30 minutes. And I'm like, oh God, I don't know what to do. And I'm really now in full panic mode. So at this stage, I literally don't know what to do. I don't know who to call. I don't know anybody. It was a freak out moment. And right at that moment, I hear this calm voice behind me say, "Looks like you need a ride." And I turn around and I shit you not, I swear to God, this is a true story. I turn around and it's Bobby Orr. And there's a whole different side story to this that I won't get into. I'll just say I was already a massive Boston Bruins fan as a little boy because of Jerry Cheevers and Bobby Orr. So I'm just like jaw dropped. And I said, "Yeah, would you mind?" And he said, "Come on." So we walk out to his car. And it's weird, some of the things that I just have vivid memories of. Like, I forget all kinds of things, but this is so clear. It was this big ass Cadillac, and I get in the front seat, And on the dash, there's this gold plate, and it says courtesy of whatever Cadillac for Bobby Orr. And we talked about golf courses there in the Avon Old Farms, the Connecticut area. And the rest of that was blank, though. I don't remember ever speaking. I didn't know how he was there, why he was there at the time. I later found out he was part of the admin somewhere, like an honorary person there. I don't know exactly what he was doing, an advisor or something, but he had a Hartford Whalers jacket on, and got to Avon Old Farms. He dropped me off. He says, "Go get him, kid," and that was it. Most mind-blowing experience ever. It was just amazing. This memory of what had happened has stuck with me my whole life, actually. And not because it was just someone that I idolized or anything. It was that Bobby Orr didn't have to stop and offer me a ride. And he definitely didn't have to be as gracious and made me feel really good. And actually, it calmed me so I could go play. But it stuck with me and just how he was as a person, how he conducted himself. And to this day, it was a big part of, you know, how I treat people or try to treat people while I was playing, and then even into this day. When I work with goalies and athletes now, the best part is when we work together. There's no spotlight. It's just me and that person, and you just feel good because you give and you do for the right reasons. And that story, the Bobby Orr thing, as just wild and cool as it was, how he was to me, and nobody saw, nobody knew. Man, hockey is a great game, and having these people like that you idolize actually be good people is something that will stick with me. It's such a blessing, and I hope you enjoyed this story because it really it meant a lot to me. I do have one other one at that camp that is almost at par with this story. Not quite, but it's right up there. I will save that one for another day. Right now, I just got Bobby Orr on the brain, man. Good memories. Good memories.